Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. Thank you so much for joining us. Check out our other videos and join us daily. And please hit the bell notification when you subscribe and share. Put it on social media. Got a lot of Bible statistics today. We're going to tell you just a little bit about Shelby, with a V, Smith in Moultrie, Georgia. He has, to my knowledge, he's in his 90s, read his Bible through over 1,000 times. He's been featured on CBN, among other things. You can check out Shelby Smith. Maybe Google search him and he'll pop up. But I want to just bring that out before we get into some Bible statistics. So I will also, these Bible statistics, a few of them are disputed. I will try to bring out the disputed ones. I think you'll find this interesting, and it's Bible statistics that you may not find many other places in one place. So the Bible has 31,102 verses. A lot of these are hat tips to Lawrence Vance, by the way. 1,189 chapters. Now, the Old Testament has 929 chapters, 23,145 verses, 838,380 letters, and 602,585 words. The Old Testament number of words is about 77% of the Bible. In the New Testament, 180,552 words are about 23% of the Bible. In the New Testament, there are 260 chapters, 7,957 verses, 2,278,100 letters. And let me just say, I just noticed, I made myself a note. I've got that transversed. The Old Testament has 2,278,100 letters. The New Testament has 838,380 letters. So that is a total of 788,258 words in the Scripture. And there's some disputes there by several tens of letters there. So I did want to bring that out. 788,258 words. Now, in the superscription of the Psalms, there is a debate whether those superscriptions are in fact inspired or not. And I think I made a video on that years ago. There are 1,034 words in the superscription of the Psalms. There is a total of 3,116,480 letters in Holy Scripture. Again, that is disputed. Another one is 3.5 million plus letters, but 3,116,480 letters. There are 8,674 distinct or unique Hebrew words in the Scripture. There are 5,624 unique Greek words in Scripture and 12,143 distinct English words in Scripture. I will say, again, there is a dispute on all three of those numbers, and I think that would have to do with the translation that you're using. Now, there are 1,260 promises in Scripture. See Herbert Lockyer's All the Promises in the Bible. There are 6,468 commands. Dake may have a little different number. There are over 8,000 predictions in the Scripture. There are 3,268 verses of fulfilled prophecy, 3,140 of unfulfilled prophecy, and the number of questions in the Bible is 3,294. 3,294 questions in the Holy Scriptures. The other on the letters, one of the disputes is 3,566,480 letters. Now, the average word length in the Bible is 5.2 letters. The average verse contains 25.2 words. In the Old Testament, the average verse length is 27.6 words. In the New Testament, 22.2 words. Now, the letter that begins the most words in the Bible is the letter S. And that is the beginning of 1,717 words in the Bible. Of, again, that little dispute there of English words in the Bible, 14,564 words in Bible in that one. X has the fewest beginning words with X, is Xerxes, obviously, with 1. Now, the most used words in the Bible, and I find this fascinating. Now, this is, of course, excluding conjunctions and prepositions and articles, because it kind of matches the theme of the Bible. The number 1 word in the Bible is Lord, used 7,365 times, God 4,293 times, man 2,747 times, people 2,271 times, Israel 2,509 times, king 2,124 times, 1,990 times, son 1,980 times, men plural 1,860 times, and house 1,840 times. Now that's a good list right there. Now the number of Old Testament direct quotations in the New Testament, this is not allusions like Jesus would talk about Sodom and Gomorrah, Noah, Lot, this type of thing, but direct quotations is 294 direct quotations from the Old Testament into the New Testament. Now, in Ezra 7:21, all the letters of the English language are used except J. In Daniel 4:37 and Haggai 1:1, all the letters of the English language are used except Q. Now, the shortest verse in Greek is 1 Thessalonians 5:16. It's not John 11:35, Jesus wept. The shortest verse in Greek is 1 Thessalonians 5:16. The shortest verse in the Old Testament is 1 Chronicles 1:26. I did want to give you another total Bible word count is 789,629. You can tell I've just got this ransacking all over the internet, basically. The shortest book by number of words in the Bible is 3 John with 294 words. I think it beats out 2 John, which has 298 words, if my memory serves me correctly. Obadiah is the shortest Old Testament book with 608 words. Eternity, grandmother, and gnat all only occur one time in Holy Scripture. Now, this one is fascinating. There are 3,340 people mentioned by name in the Bible. I'll repeat that. 3,340 people mentioned by name in the Bible. There are 31,426 words of Jesus in red in the Bible. I will say that is a disputed number as well. And the most quoted Old Testament verse in the New Testament is Psalm 110:1, used somewhere around 18 times, and it's really the most quoted, and it's not even close. So there's some Bible statistics. You know, the Hebrews for the Masoretic text had all kinds of Bible statistics as well. They called it the Masorah out in the margins of the Bible. So God bless you. We love you. Fall in love with Holy Scripture. Bye-bye.